Hello, Sabrina and Renee. I know you guys had sent me an email kind of requesting a little bit of help in terms of fractions for section 1.4. I know you said you got it pretty much handled, but I'll do my best to doubly clarify for you and make sure that this won't be an issue for you in the future. Okay, so the question that I'm going to be going over with you guys tonight is actually found on page 53. It's going to be number 3. Okay, so the question itself asks, what is S of n for each geometric series described? Express your answers as exact values in fraction form. Okay, so first and foremost, we have to determine the formula that we're actually going to use. So it's also found on page 53. You are going to use the formula S of n is equal to term 1 r to the power of n minus 1 over r minus 1. Okay, so that is how we find the sum of the first n terms of a geometric series. Okay, so we have our numbers given to us in the question. We have t of 1 is equal to 1 over 256. We've got r equaling -4 and our number equaling 10. Okay, so we are going to plug that into our formula. So we have 1 over 256, square bracket, bracket -4, bracket to the power of 10, minus 1. Okay, and it's important as well just to note that these brackets here for your term are very essential, because especially with -4, if we left that term outside of brackets, we would actually get a negative term. Okay, so it's very important that you put in these brackets, because any negative within here, as you guys should know from about, I don't know, grade 9, when you have a negative term in there and an even power or exponent, that this number then is going to be positive. Okay, so anyhow, and then in the bottom we have -4, -1. Okay, our next step, we're going to deal with these big old square brackets here, because of course they look a little intimidating, so let's get them out of the way. Okay, so we will keep our fraction here for the time being. We have -4 to the power of 10 minus 1 is equal to 1,048,575. We combine our negative terms in the denominator here and we get -5. Pretty straightforward. Okay, next step. What you are going to do then, we have a 1 over 256, so we're going to multiply this numerator by this technical numerator to get 1,048,575 over 256. Okay, and if you're wondering where this term kind of comes from, we try as much as possible in math to not have kind of a stacking of too many lines, okay, in terms of division and multiplication. Okay, so what we're just doing here is -1 over 5 is the same as keeping -5 in our denominator here. This just makes it more simplistic. We've got it set in terms that we can actually multiply. Okay, so this -5, and this negative here, by the way, can go in the numerator or denominator. It doesn't really matter. It can even go in the middle if you want. Depends on what kind of mathematical fun day you would like. Okay, so in any case, we can see that with 1,048,575 ending in a 5 and having a 5 in the denominator, we can tell that we have then a common term between the two of them of 5. Okay, so all we have to do then is essentially go 1,048,575 divided by 5, and we will get 209,715 over 256. Okay, and don't forget about the negative there. And you are good to go. Hope this video helped you out. Let me know if it didn't.